Terry, a lot of talk around the Indians with the acquisition of Edwin-encarnacion, and great point you made in your column the other day about who's really maybe the best player on the Indians, and I think we both agree Frankie Lindor is that guy.
Wouldn't matter from us if we agree. I think almost every general manager would say, I would rather have Frankie Lindor than anybody on the Indians, even perhaps Corey Kluber. A couple of things, like when Lindor came up middle of June of 2015, the Indians were 29-33, so 4 games under 500. Since then, and that's only not just Lindor, but since then, they are 31 games over 500 in a year and a half. He's hit 308 in that span. He is consensus, whether you like the eye test or the analytics test or whatever, the best defensive shortstop in baseball.
Right.
And he's 23 this year. So that is your best player. Now, this is not about dissing Encarnacion, but what it is saying is you add a veteran power hitter to a young emerging hitter, to everything else the Indians have going. I mean, it is a real reason to get excited about the team.
Right. And it's part of it, too, I think, with him that's maybe the highest, greatest part of his game, his attitude, that want to play ball every day. I think that the rest of the team feeds off. I mean, when he was called up that year, almost immediately there seemed to be a change in attitude around that team, and I think a lot of it comes from him smiling and going.
It began with that, and in August, the big move when they traded Bourne and Swisher to Atlanta, and then they had Almonte playing and some other young guys. In fact, from the moment that trade was made in the middle of August on, from that rest of that season, they were 11 games over 500.
Yeah.
So, but it really started with Lindor. But you're correct. To me, I mean, he's the most joyful player they've had since Omar.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the things Francona said, that early on, Lindor figured out the way to get to the hearts of the veterans, because you're a colorful player, you do bring attention yourself, is to be very team oriented, and it comes naturally for him. And somebody else with the Indians is telling me, I hadn't thought about, he's bilingual,
right?
And he is a bridge oftentimes between the Latino guys and the American guys, and so that's a big part of it. And as he gets older, it'll just help him grow as a leader.